I will 100% rip a pack on stage.
There we go.
I will do that.
We got it.
I'm gonna make that.
You heard it here first. We're gonna make it happen. All right.
I'm gonna rip a pack on stage. It's gonna be the most dope thing ever. And if I pull a Moonbreon, I'm gonna throw it into the audience.
What's going on today, guys? It's Tyler here from Time Card Hits. We are here with an amazing drummer, Richie Martinez. Thank you for being on our channel today.
What's up, everybody?
Hey. What got you into Pokemon and collecting cards?
That's a really good question. Holy smokes! Well, when I was a kid, I, like everybody, watched Pokemon and collected as a kid. I never learned how to play.
Likewise.
But, dude, when I was 7, all that mattered was whether you had that Charizard or not. So, yeah, in school, like, obviously on the playground, trading cards, doing the whole thing. So, mainly, you know, the OG Pokemon is what got me in. And then later on in life, as I got older, one of my buddies, Gavin, his name is Gavin, he got me into 151, actually.
Oh, nice.
151
nice.
got me right
great
back
set
in.
Yeah,
it's a great set. It's like, honestly, kind of nostalgic in a way because obviously it's the original 151, but also like the packaging, there's something about it, you know, when you look at a pack and you're about to rip that thing, it looks amazing and it's like, oh, that's kind of nostalgic. So I got back in with 151.
Out of all the years that you've been drumming, what's one of the toughest moments and then what has been maybe one of the most rewarding experiences?
Let's see, as far as difficulty is concerned, I mean, I don't know, man, every year has its difficulties. I don't necessarily think of one specific moment in my life that was difficult. I guess like growing up, you're trying to figure out how you're going, when you're like really young, you're trying to figure out like where am I gonna play, how am I gonna get those gigs, that kind of stuff. But in general, I tend to really overlook any kind of difficulty. I just go with the flow. The most rewarding thing has been for sure, like meeting all my friends, like so many cool people that I know, it's because I've been able, like this, music and Pokemon brought us together, which is really cool. I get to really enjoy some crazy cool experiences with people that are not even necessarily connected to drumming or music. Drumming in particular. Music seems to be the one that connects us, but
of course. Yeah,
meeting people and having good memories of being with people is probably the most rewarding thing, I'd say.
What led you to getting 18-inch hi-hats?
Oh man!
Talk to me about that. I saw the videos. Yeah. I heard the sounds too of it. I was like, they're pretty good. Like I do like some of the crisp sound that you get out of it, but I'm like, that's also not a common setup. So dive into that.
There are two drummers that I think of that inspired me heavily. Steve Jordan, who played with 17s and currently still does, if I'm not mistaken, and Thomas Pridgen. Yes. And I remember growing up watching those guys play. They inspired me, and then I experimented with my own combinations, using crash cymbals, you know, and eventually I designed like an actual pair of hi-hats. So it's a prototype with Meinl, and they were gracious enough to take my idea and like make something. So we're on version 2.0. I don't know if it'll ever be official, but I have them, so that's cool.
Oh, that's sick, man.
So yeah, that's what inspired me, listening to Steve Jordan and Thomas Pridgen, those guys in particular. Plus, dude, I could rant about the hi-hats forever.
Of course,
they sit in a mix perfectly. They are articulate enough, they're explosive, they're big. Whatever you need them to do, like they really do. Yeah. Most people, when they sit down, they do the thing where it's like, oh, okay, really? And they sit and they play them and they're like, whoa, where can I get these? How can I get them? You can't! Sorry, they're mine. Not yet, at least. We'll see.
Yeah, man. No, honestly, that was my exact reaction when I saw it too, because I was just like, they just look like two crashes stacked together, and I was like, this is just big pizzas right here that he's just playing on. Like,
pizzas,
you know? Are there any other musicians that you have toured with, or that you just know, professionally that are actually also into collecting and Pokemon as a hobby?
Yeah, so there are these guys that I recently met. The guitar player for this project, I toured with him a while ago. They came to the Atlanta show. It turns out one of them actually has like a super dope collection.
Oh, really?
Like a super dope collection. He has a first edition Fossil Lugia and a 10. Or a Neo Genesis Fossil. He said Fossil, dude. I haven't had food and I haven't had coffee. You know what I'm saying?
There's also the other sides of touring too, by the way.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Dude, you better figure that out.
Yeah.
Don't ask me for advice. But yeah, he's got the Neo Genesis first edition Lugia and a 10, which I've never seen or held in my hand.
Of course.
So he collects. And then Joe, our bass player, is super into, the games, and he also collects here and there. He has some cards, not like a huge collection, but he's a huge fan. I mean, we're both super into that. I've met so many cool people that are in either music or drumming or whatever that also collect, and it's kind of fun.
No, it definitely is. I love, this is the whole point of this interview too, is just talking about that crossover, because I feel like there's so much of that. I even saw, what's his name? was it Sabian from Alpha Wolf? He's like the guitarist. He was actually ripping packs on stage, and he like
Dude,
he pulled like a full art on stage. I was like, this is hilarious.
So back in 2018, maybe 19, I used to put cards, like I have pictures on the internet. I would stick cards to my hardware stands, and just so that people could see them. And I had like a first edition Arbok that I just stick on there, right? Before anyone cared about like, oh, you got to, you know,
collect it. You got to put it in a sleeve.
Because I have always been into touring. Is one of the cool things where like you can go to a city and go to a card shop and pick up a card, a single.
Yep.
So like there are pictures of me from like a Japan tour where I have like an Arbok stuck. Yeah, I used to do that stuff. I'd never ripped a pack. I will 100% rip a pack on stage.
There we go.
I will do that.
We got it.
I'm gonna make that.
You heard it here first. We're gonna make it happen. All right.
I'm gonna rip a pack on stage. It's gonna be the most dope thing ever. And if I pull a Moonbreon, I'm gonna throw it into the audience.
You're gonna throw that into.
Dude, come on.
We'll take that back.
Listen.
Take two on that one.
Come on.
All right,
we gotta be realistic. What am I gonna give you, my snare drum? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll give you a stick. I'm not giving you my snare drum. I don't know. I'm going off the rails.
All right. Well, speaking of packs, perfect transition here.
Oh, sick.
All right. We have 2 XY Evolutions packs.
Oh.
Believe it or not, we came across these when we were just walking in Brooklyn, and we found them on the street unattended. So I figured, what better time to open some packs with our fellow drummer here?
Bro, holy crap!
But yeah, we got some Evolutions here. Let's see what we got.
I like this. I'm like so nervous to open. Dude, Evolution. So, okay, real quick.
Yes.
Joe, man, I wish Joe was here. So Joe got me this for my birthday 3 years ago. He and my bandmate Adam Bentley, who also collects. Oh my God, I'm missing out so much information. AB, you know what's
Another
up.
one.
These guys got me Evolutions before anyone wanted them. Obviously, it was years ago.
Yep.
And I got the coolest pulls, and it's a core memory of me turning like 29. Or, I don't know how old I was. 29 and 30. So when I see this bag, I think of like my homies.
That's awesome.
So it's really cool. So I'm nervous.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You go first.
All right.
I'm nervous, dude.
All right, so we're doing the Venusaur pack art here. Let's see what we got.
There's a Pikachu. There's a Staryu.
Okay.
Onyx.
I really hope we get some.
Weedle.
All right.
Weedle. Okay, Reverse Drowsy.
Reverse Drowsy.
Hollow Chansey.
Ooh, okay. All right, we got a little something. Okay.
Yeah. All right, here I go.
He's opening it up.
I'm
He's got
nervous.
the Blastoise pack art too. Let's see if
pack.
we can get some good hits out of this here.
Okay. Magnemite. He's a magnetic boy. Oh, Wawa energy.
Okay.
You got to stay hydrated. You got to keep it hydrated. Growlithe.
Growlithe, okay.
He's a saucy boy. Fire Dog, as I like to call him. Machop.
All right.
Fire Dog, as I like to call him. Voltorb. Dude, he's kind of cool. Voltorb's dope.
It's a sick art on that.
It really is.
Ooh,
Farfetch, reverse
okay.
Farfetch.
Pull a mega. Ooh, Farfetch.
Farfetched.
Is that for the rare too?
Is that for the, it is the rare.
Okay.
Am I right? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Heck yeah, dude. Double Farfetched.
That's
a little far-fetched.
Great pack battle here with our friend Richie. Thank you for being on our channel.
Thank you.
Definitely check out his band, Archeco. They're on tour right now. Great drummer, great collector.
Thank you.
Great stuff. Let us know down in the comments below who won that.
We know who won.
We know
who won. You suck.
But I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Seriously,
and
man.
So much fun.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm going to eat these. I'm hungry. Bye.